Hello guys, this is Brenda. I'm back. So today's video, it may be just a little long, but I'm going to try to keep it as short as I possibly can. All right. I started this journey of being a caregiver for the disabled and the elderly 20 years ago, a little more than 20 years actually. And I started this business because I had children and I wanted to be able to have an income and not have to work for someone to put my kids in daycare. Okay, I had quite a bit of kids, and putting them in daycare, I was just working just to pay daycare. So I say I need to get a business to where I don't need to do that. I can make money and stay home and take care of my children at the same time. So, and then I also had an elderly parent that was in a nursing home. So, I was always visiting the nursing home, and I would be like, if I ever had an opportunity to visit a nursing home or to get a nursing home, I would do things a lot different because I wasn't happy or pleased in what I saw in the nursing homes that I was going to. Okay. So I started out doing a home daycare in my home. I was chosen out of the county that I was in. They chose 3 homes, and I was one of those homes that they chose to do a home daycare. Now the Child Development Center screened the kids for us. They screened the families for us. And so we didn't have to do any of that. It was a pilot program, and that program paid us. So the parents did not exchange money with the home provider. So that was a plus, because you know how it is with daycare. People will say, oh, I thought I got paid this month and I didn't get paid, and can I pay you later? No, I didn't have to deal with that because I got paid through the pilot program every month. And then I also got paid for the food program, having the food program. So the Early Childhood Center paid us through the pilot program. So that was one of my tastes of being an entrepreneur. I loved it. I had 6 little kids. They got me licensed. I got a grant that gave me supplies, tables and chairs and cubbies for my home daycare. It was perfect. Okay. So I got an opportunity. I was living in a house, and then another house became available in my home state. So at the time, my husband was like, well, we got this house down in this other state. You got the home daycare. And I said, hey, why not? Let's do an assisted living home. I didn't know that there was different types of homes. At that time, I didn't really do a lot of research. So we got this other home, and we moved back down to that other state. Okay. And so we started taking a few classes on assisted living. We ran across a guy that was doing group homes, and he said, hey, you guys need to do group homes. It's more money, this, and that. So we didn't know anything about group homes. And so we did start doing some research on group homes, and I started going to homes, visiting them to see exactly what was going on. So as I was visiting these group homes, adult family care homes, I saw things that I did not like, and I saw things that I liked. So what I did was, I was doing my research, doing my due diligence. I started coming up with a plan on how I would do my own home. Okay. So we took that home that came into our possession and turned it into an adult family care home. Okay. So throughout the years, we grew, and we grew. We had like 4 homes. And then also had another home that was separate that we used as an office. Great business. Did very well. I enjoyed it. I had 26 staff working for us, and had 4 vans where we transported our residents to day programs. Okay. And then we had staff, had house managers at each house. It went well. Okay. Well, of course, rules start to change. Rules and regulations start to change. Okay. Sorry, guys, if you see me looking away. I am in my office. And so, and I am a little under the weather too. So I'm in my office. So if you see me looking away, somebody's either passing by the door. Okay. Also, I'm looking at the time too, because I don't want this to be extremely long. All right. So anyway, that's a little bit of story time, a little backstory. All right, so that was back in 2002, 2003. Fast forward, different things changed, but in the process, I've been working in the healthcare field, different industries, since then. All right, so I decided to do a personal care home. That's what it's called here in Georgia, a small scale personal care home. Now, granted, also I have been a foster parent. Also, I had a foster care group, foster care home, also where I took care of boys. That was a challenge, I must say. Boys are something else, okay? Especially when they're not yours. All right. So I had my experience with that, being a foster parent. I enjoyed it, but one thing about fostering is when you come into a child's life, and they're not yours, it may be temporary. You're going to fall in love with that child may fall in love with you, and then they're pulled away from you. So I decided I didn't want to do fostering anymore, because I don't want to have a child get attached to me and I get attached to a child, and then they're taken out of my home and either put into another home or they go back with their biological parents. That's not fair to that child. So I decided, no, this is not for me. Okay, so I got into doing a personal care home, and that's kind of some backstory about that. Now, what I want to say about being a caregiver, I had another video about you need to take care of yourself before you can take care of others. That is such a true statement. All right, because when you are a caregiver, and if you're a small business, starting out, you may not be able to hire anyone to help you. And you may not be making enough money as a caregiver to hire someone. All right, that's one thing. All right, then if you start off in your home on a small scale, you may not want everybody in and out of your house. Okay? So you don't want everybody in and out of your house. That's one thing. So you're going to do the work yourself. All right. Now, in another video, I'm going to actually show you some figures and give you a little bit more in depth about this personal care home business. Okay. I'm giving it to you based upon my experience. Everyone's experience is different, I'm sure. But this is from my experience, and I am still in this business, so I can give you facts, truth, things that is actually happening. Okay. People have been in this business for a while, and they may show you the other side of it, but they didn't show you the beginning side, the beginning stages. Okay. The beginning stages is a challenge. I'm not going to lie. But other people, their videos may show you where they are established and that they have done that hard part, and now they have the people working for them. They may have multiple facilities and things may be running smoothly. Well, I'm trying to show you before you get to that point. And also, there is light at the end of the tunnel. First of all, sorry guys, I got an alert. There is light at the end of the tunnel. I know that from my experience. But starting out, you have to go through some stuff to get to that point. So I want to do videos to show you what you have to do in order to get to the end of that tunnel. Because either you're going to be able to make it or you won't be able to make it. And if you know kind of starting out what is to be expected, that would give you a little bit more idea on if you can handle this business or not. Okay, so keep watching my videos, guys, because I will be sharing a lot more information from a caregiver, provider, entrepreneur point of view. All right, take care.